Hey there, Boot Zone here. I'm in underneath the Nissan Leaf, working on a driveway as usual, and the track rod end on this side needs replacing. Apparently the ball joint is loose. Feels alright to me, but MOTs are what they are. So what we're going to do today is slacken this fellow off a bit if we can. Hopefully it's not too bad up on top. Slacken this back a turn and then pop this off completely and unscrew the joint, put a new one on, tighten this up the one turn so that we know we're back where we were, and then tighten this fellow up again. And it should be easy peasy. It probably won't be. So I tapped on the end of the spanner with the hammer. This is a 14. I've got the jacks in there, but it's not actually resting on the jack, it's resting on the stand below. Usually these coming off, they should be okay because they should be pretty much welded into the taper socket. So we should be okay there. This should just spin off. It's coming off fine. It's a bit tight, but it'll come off. That'll come off okay. Then I'll get this one off. 17. Gonna take a bit of hitting. There we go. That one was tighter than I expected. Okay, so that's tight, vertical. So then let's leave it like that for now. And that will be, I'm just going to thread it off and thread it back on again to indicate where the new one needs to go. And so I've loosened this already. I'll just finish that off. Just not enough space.
No.
That's it, it just came off. That was easy.
Boom. Easy.
Far better. Okay, so that's still tight at that. So we loosened it up first, Andy. Then we put it back to where it was.
Yeah. So we got the right distance.
So that's our distance. So I'll just slacken it off a fraction, like that. And this spanner should basically be vertical, give or take, but it'll be on a thread, so it'll.
That's fine.
Yeah. So because the taper is now loose in the socket, the shaft is spinning on the end of that nut. So I'm just going to put a vice grips on it and see if I can squeeze it to bits. See if that will get the last little bit off. Yeah, that's it. It doesn't matter because this part's now defunct. I wouldn't want to do it on a new one.
Nope.
But on one that's going in the scrap bin, it'll be okay. So that's that.
You did check that I got the right part, right?
Say the same to you.
Yeah.
So hold that where it was. Thread this off. I'm holding the back with my fingers and the spanner.
Like a, what do they call them? Like a...
We need to take off, well I could take it off at the end I suppose.
Yeah. Okay, there's the new one. You're giving it a sniff test. What was that about?
Does it smell of burning metal or something? Can you smell it?
Oh yeah.
What is it? Is it just from...
Oh, do you know what that smells like? Is
It's not from that nut.
it smells like those crisps, like Monster Munch or something. It does. That sort of burnt, rendered fat smell.
I have to take all the audio out of this video.
You love this audio.
Don't
Don't lie.
Captain Goof. So that's it. It's coming back to where it was.
Yeah.
Give or take half a thread.
Yeah,
so that's good enough for me. It's got a new nut, which is useful. Pull off the plastic thing because
Boot protector.
I don't really want that. Now, pull that around. Slide the boot down a little bit.
A bit higher to get a picture of it.
That's it. So there's a hole in the top for an Allen key if it won't grip, but I'm hoping it will. It was a 14, now it looks more like a 17. So we have a ratchet for a 17. I hope we're not spinning. Here we are we? We're spinning on the nylon, so I need to get an Allen key on it. So the Allen key is in. And that just gives me enough grip to get that off, but it's a bit of a... So, fast forward, you can press stop. Once it's in the taper, you might not, but getting it past the nylon bit. Fuck man, I don't want to wring it off. I'm going to call it that. So these two at the back then. I think that's tight enough. So that's it, that one's tight on and that's tight back to where it was. So should be ready to go. I'll put the wheel back on and that's all there is to it really. Questions or comments, leave them below, or if I should have done it a different way, tell me about it. Thanks for watching, see you later.